All right, we're alive. Everybody's good. Looks like. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Vega here from SerpentX Special Forces. This is a little random live stream that I would do every once in a while, by the grace of my wife and a number of other things. But unfortunately, I just got a call. So I'm just gonna be chilling, chatting, talking with you guys about today's events, what's going on. Just really hanging out for everybody who supports the channel. I really thank you for swinging by and hanging out with me. Literally just had a customer reach out to my leadership right at 8 o'clock when I scheduled this live stream randomly. So yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that and need to communicate with this client. I'll do it electronically, but you normally is as my role in my current position, I would reach out to this client, de-escalate the situation, and then try to mitigate wherever I can, and then set her up or him up with support to get the issue resolved, or resolve the issue myself because I'm a techie. So that's quite unfortunate, but I'm gonna have to make contact with them while we hang out and chill. So hope you guys enjoyed the stream while I work. Wasn't planning on that. I am on call, but honestly, the way caffeine and crypto is starting to shape up, I don't really get to engage with you guys as much because I try to go through the news and focus on the news and not get so distracted by the comments and stuff like that. Although I do, appreciate the comments, the super chats and stuff like that. So, yeah, if you guys got any questions today, I released a video, and Son of a Tech's been really profound in this particular topic with Chia. And I got quite a bit of views off of it, but I also got some pretty good insight from people commenting in there. If you guys haven't checked that out. Now, hard drive mining is not new, but, I always like tinkering with something, working with something, trying to find that perfect balance of pushing the hardware as hard as you can do it, but, being as efficient as possible. And this form of hard drive mining, or I guess the goal of Chia networking Chia network is to utilize or mine with a less electrically intensive application, which is where this kind of falls into place. But of course, there's always going to be wear and tear on your hard drives when you do this. So it's kind of a catch-22, and the cost of entry is a little bit out there. Matter of fact, if I pull up Chia right now and move it over so you guys can see it, you can see the plots that I have. But even with the plots that I have, look how long it would take for me to win one. This is why Son of a Tech is probably going, full on build with this project. Me, I just have a spare 4 terabyte and a 12 terabyte drive, which is mostly for the content I create for you guys to keep it backed up, because I don't know what YouTube is going to do. I could always build my own NAS and maybe utilize that for plotting or something like that. But I'm just playing around with the project, and then I'll have a follow-up video as I continue to learn more, because it's such a fresh project for you guys sometime in the future. But we'll see how things go. Currently, the market's pretty damn red, unfortunately. So we'll have to see how things go and how things pan out. But I think this is a healthy retracement in the market whatsoever. This is just more buying opportunities in my eyes. Honestly, I missed it. I should have been paying attention, but me and my buddy Ed were hanging out. And if I move this graph out of behind me, there you go. I just missed some buying opportunities. It was at 11 o'clock at night my time when it dipped all the way down to 52K, something like that. And I just missed it. But it's all good. It's all good. There's more buying opportunities out there. There will be as we continue to move on. So we'll see how things go. What's this? Alright, that's cool. But we'll see how things pan out. I think we might drop further, honestly. Not trying to act all bearish or anything like that, but I think we might drop further. So just keep stacking them sats. Keep working at it. There's plenty of different projects out there that we could get into too. They're on the horizon. Just got to keep your eyes open. But I mean, look at this. We just been you know, a lot of institutions getting in, a lot of whales getting in, rich people getting in, and we just pumped all the way up. You know, a healthy pullback would not be bad. If we did drop, where would we go? If we break 52K, we might go down to 48. If we broke 48, we might go down to 40. It just, I don't have the other graph up, and I'm not going to bother getting it up. All I'm going to say is that we might go down even further, so just hang in there. If you got any questions, at me in the live chat. I hope all of you are having a good evening. I got a headache. I've been working my butt off on my full-time job. I'm excited to get my new merch that I ordered from my collection. I believe will be coming, if not before this next Saturday's Caffeine and Crypto, the other one. I appreciate some of you that already bought the you know, aspects of the collection because it does help support the channel. Don't have a sticker. I was thinking about getting a sticker from my Acer Predator, but we'll have to see. I kind of like the Acer logo. It lights up and everything on my laptop, but I may have a sticker that I can put on my car because we are going to an event in May. We're going to actually, that's something we could talk about. So this is a Formula Drift shirt, right? So I'm not repping the Doge Lord merch or anything like that, but this is a Formula Drift. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, Formula Drift. We're going to be down in Orlando on May 21st, 22nd, 23rd, something like that. So I'm gonna be at Formula Drift Orlando, hanging out with you know, my buddy, trying to catch up with Papadakis and a lot of the people I look up to in the space, Larry Chen. So if you're in O-Town or Orlando, and we're in that area, and it's like, you know, maybe before the event or, you know, Sunday after the event, you know, hit me up on Twitter or something like that. Maybe we'll link up, grab a beer or something before we head back up north to North Florida. But yeah, I'm going to be over there, and then I'm going up north headed up to Indy for a little bit sometime in June. But I already got plans and everything, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to make some time. But if you're in Orlando around May 21st, hit me up. We'll figure out something if possible and see when we can link up. That'd be pretty cool. I've been trying to have a local event here in Jacksonville, Florida, to have everybody, you know, come out, grab some beers, talk crypto mining, whatever. That'd be very neat. Because I know there's quite a few of us here, so we'll have to see. Who all did she tag? She just tagged us. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, we got a couple green that just turned green all of a sudden. I'm happy for B&B, man. B&B is my baby. And, you know, B&B is something that I had to have in order to trade. So it didn't really bother me just having it. It flipped green and then it goes down. How lovely. But yeah, in order to trade on Binance before the, you know, you gotta have gotta switch to Binance US and stuff like that. Wink, wink. Yeah, having B&B would help you save money on trades and stuff like that. So, or like reduce the fees. So I already had some, and then they started pumping the price. So that works for me. That works for me. Ooh. This might be an attack vector on my company. I might need to get the network engineers on this one. I can't give you guys details about this, but you know, most companies have an abuse team in which they report stuff to. And it looks like somebody's trying to hack somebody else, or they're hosting at least. Logo on the t-shirt is it's just Formula Drift. It's a Formula Drift logo. Dude, I was driving earlier today, Crypto Tech, technology, and dude rolls by me doing a wheelie, just like casually, just down the main straight, just doing a wheelie, and I just get him rocked on. Did the Newegg shuffle go off today? I don't want to sign in. Hang on. I don't want to give you guys my stuff. Of course you want me to. This one's probably going to be a quick stream now that I freaking had this crap come in last second. But I got to deal. I'm on call for the rest of this week, even during caffeine and crypto. So just bear that in mind, and thank you for your patience. When crap hits the fan, I'm gonna have to adjust my mentality. So, yeah. So when was it today? Yeah, it was today. Okay, so 5,900. And they're Newegg is smart for doing this, right? So they're forcing you to have to get the bundle, because people who are running bots or scalping would not, their bots are automated and stuff like that. They won't be trying to go for these packages. Like, they actually have in the bots themselves, you can choose to omit. Like, you can put in all the product names like RTX 3080, RTX 3070, RTX 3060 Ti, but then you can add words that omit, like desktop package or water cooling, so you don't get the water block one, all kinds of stuff. But they do have it, and they're forcing you to choose a bundle. So this should mitigate the scalpers. I can't 100% promise that, but let me tell you something. If you are one that already won maybe once or twice already, and you're trying to get, and you only choose this graphics card without any of the other ones that are bundled, you're more than likely not going to get picked. Just to be real with you, okay? I won 2 Newegg shuffles, and I haven't won since. And I know the gamers hate me, but literally I own one of every model of device, pretty much. And I've been doing that for years. I've been doing that since the ATI HD series. Of course, granted, I got rid of a couple of them, but I've been doing that. So it's not like I'm buying an entire pallet or the entire box or the entire warehouse. I literally just get one of each model. I do my testing, present my data, and then say la vie, move on. No problem. So yeah, so 3090 with the Aorus Extreme. Okay, cool. You guys might hear my son in the background. He's very loud. Axe max voltage. He called me out one time. But it looks like you could have got the 6700 XT, which I already have one. I don't really want another one. 3070. I'm still working with Nefarious on that. It's up in the air whether or not we're gonna have something going on. I haven't heard from him. 5900X is what I have right now in my system, so I'm good to go. And you could see actually with Chia running in the background, finishing up that plot, I'm using 2 threads and a lot of memory. OBS isn't using that much memory. Well, actually, Chia's using pretty decent amount of memory. OBS isn't using much whatsoever, so it's between Google Chrome and Chia. But yeah, so I'm still plotting in the background. I'm gonna try to fill up this 4 terabyte hard drive, but I don't think I'm gonna make a dent, because if we look at the metrics on Chia, like, there's some big guys out there that I cannot compete with. So total network space, almost 400 petabytes. That's crazy. That's a lot. Also, there's some tricks that I think somebody was trying to teach me, and I need to research some more on that. As far as bursting, I think is what it's called. You have to see. Yeah, but good luck to everybody that entered the Newegg Shuffle. I wish you the best. Hopefully you win whatever card you're looking for. UHack, where do you look for new coins for speculative mining, or shall I just stick with Ethereum? Well, you can't go wrong with Ethereum, but let's do something real quick. Coin market cap. Where did they change everything to? Real estate platform. Mineable. Here you go. Click that. Show results. So Vertcoin's making a nice little run up. Went to mine. 63080s. All right, so Ergo is a project that I was thinking about doing a video on. I'm not sure if you're interested in that, but I've seen that start to climb up. I have a series, by the way, if you're new to the channel, where I go over what was the most profitable cryptocurrency to mine for the previous month, always taking the data for, I'll take all the data throughout April, and then at the end of April going into May, I will release the video. And I know we're looking at the past, but I'm using those indicators to help us draw conclusions for the future. You can't go wrong with Conflux if you're on Nvidia, Vertcoin, Ergo, Firo, Swap, Bit2 Cash. But Vertcoin looks like it's making a nice run as far as recently and the pumping that it's been doing. I know Brandon Coin's been talking about mining Doge, and he released a video on that. But as far as speculative mining and finding that new coin that just came out and trying to jump on the train before everybody else does, I don't have any resources that I can share with you. I just pretty much keep an eye on the community, keep an eye on what's popping, what are people talking about. When you look at hashtag crypto on Twitter, what is the most common thread or what is the most common word that people are throwing out there? Flux has dropped down since the fork. Cortex, I've been hearing a lot of people telling me to mine Cortex. And not everything will show on what to mine. So that's a catch-22. But if you know the hash rate for the algo that coin is on, then you can go and estimate what your actual profitability will be. But usually you want to keep an eye on, what's doing hot. But I just mine projects that I believe in, because I believe sometime in the future they'll be very profitable, or they will become profitable, and that's it. If you're trying to stay up to date and flip to the newest coin or the latest coin, you actually, in my opinion, will wind up hurting yourself. So maybe mining Ethereum, staying focused on that because it's the most profitable. And right, if you had 63080s right now, you're making about $60 a day after electricity, and then you take that profits, and then you're going over to Uniswap and exchanging it for that new hot coin that just came out, then maybe you might be profitable then. It's a lot of work to keep up because there's so many tokens, there's so many cryptocurrencies, there's so many projects. It's really hard to keep up with it all. But even though the coin may not be here, you may find it on, say for example, CoinMarketCap, and let's see if I could find one. Well, it wouldn't be mineable. Coin. I was trying to show you. You guys know what I'm talking about. Where you grab the token address. I should just put in DeFi. Where you grab the token address, like, well, that's on Binance Smart Chain. You grab that, and if the token's not on here, you can actually type it in, or copy paste, and then swap it over. But yeah, just mine Ethereum and then swap it for whatever token you're looking for, whatever token that's got your interest. That would probably be the best bet. My video that I did on my portfolio, like my top coins in my portfolio, was for members only, but apparently you guys can't even see it. I may release that to the general public here soon, but trying to keep up with the channel and my work and everything is getting a little bit, it's causing me to have headaches. So especially when my boys, one is doing good in school, the other one's not doing so good in school. So I need to invest time with them. What? Well, it's solo mining. Thanks, bud. I bought Turbo Plotter back. John Germain, thank you for your comments earlier. Let's see if he's in here. I saw your comments on that video, and I want to thank you for that. What's your option of buying Coinbase stock that just came on the stock market last week? So Amir, I did get some Coinbase stock, to be honest, but I'm in fractional shares. I didn't buy the entire stock. And let's switch over to the hourly. And you can see, you know, anytime an IPO or a new coin, even in crypto or stock or whatever it is, comes out, it gets hyped to the moon, right? So like it ran all the way up to 429, went all the way back down to, you know, $300 basically, and now it's sitting stagnant. Now I did grab it around the $300 mark, like 315, something like that. So I'm up compared to today, but what do I think about it? All right, so the people investing, I think the people like not the non-crypto people investing in Coinbase are investing in Coinbase because they believe in cryptocurrency as a whole, which is a good thing. The confidence in crypto being here to stay is growing. The confidence that crypto will one day surpass or be the main staple of transactions and stuff like that is growing more and more possibilities, becoming more mainstream. So the investment into Coinbase is the world saying, you know, hey, we're excited for crypto, we're happy for crypto. You know, I'm not sure if I'm going to go into Bitcoin or anything just yet, but I'm going to invest in a stock that's main, you know, its main thing is cryptocurrency, right? Making sure that people can buy and sell crypto, whether it's through Coinbase Pro or, you know, just to buy and sell at the regular Coinbase. So it's their way of getting their toes in the cryptocurrency water without fully submerging in there. And hopefully that will open the doors and the avenue and be like, why am I buying Coinbase stock when I can go ahead and, you know, just buy Bitcoin directly or do this? It's the beginning of a new relationship where the average investor, the average user, starts to become a little bit more familiar with cryptocurrency and should open the doors for us. That's what we really want, cryptocurrencies to have a real world use case and, you know, bring some tangible benefit to the world. You know, there's a lot of, excuse my language, SHIT coins out there, unfortunately. Like, what's the number at now as far as coins? Let's go all the way to the bottom. Oh, well, I can't do that. How many coins are there? There's so many coins now, man. It's like, it's so hard to keep track of it all. Don't they have a number up here? Yeah, 9,000. Jesus loves me. 9,310 cryptocurrency projects out there. And some of them are probably like dead as dead can be, but, you know, somebody's keeping it alive or something. I don't know. Let's go to page 48. Bam! Oh, that's not even the last page. That's not even the last page. Oh. Well, that's the last. Well, I don't know. I guess they just don't have all of them on here. Torch World, Satoshi, XSL Labs. Vlad Finance. Satoshi Sats. Tree Finance, My Finance, Wrapped Matic, okay. Rocket Bunny, wow. Yeah, so anyways, let's see here. ChanCoin, what do you got here? Check CoinGecko for the contract address of the coin. Yeah, that's what I meant to do, CoinGecko. That's no point in doing it. Is I just trying to answer his question. You know, if you mine the most profitable cryptocurrency and you want to get into a new asset, mine that the most profitable, right? And then flip that currency for that asset that you're looking to get into. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be Ethereum that you mine and then flip because it's going to be some type of ERC20 token or whatever. But Binance Chain is making a huge jump, man. I mean, Binance Chain is eating into that margin since the Ethereum project's lagging behind. with switching over to proof of stake. Webull is pretty good. Webull is pretty good. So Webull, I got my free stock for signing up and stuff like that. I don't have any affiliate links in the description. I do have links to other resources in the description down below if you haven't signed up for Coinbase, Brave, or whatever it may be, dogelord.com. All of that does help support the channel. So if you do click those links, I appreciate it. But Webull is one. So I got Robinhood, Webull, Cash App, you know, all the major crypto wallets out there or available. But I got most of my holdings are in crypto, and then a little bit into stocks. The cool thing is I got into Tesla when Tesla was in the low 200s. Now look at Tesla. And that was before the stock split. So then if you do the math on that, I'm doing pretty good. I'm not rich. You know, I can't just quit my job and make YouTube videos full time, obviously. But it was a good move, you know. And for somebody that's, you know, lower, you know, I don't consider myself middle class or upper middle class. I consider myself like we're in the lower class. Like I live in the hood, which I'm perfectly fine with. I used to live in the Bronx, New York. This is nothing. You know, people say this is the bad side of Jacksonville. I don't care. Like this is nothing compared to where I lived in the Bronx growing up. So I'm completely fine with it. And the property value is going up. And I bought the house during the pandemic. The APR was low. So my goal is to get my family squared away, to make sure my boys are taken care of, to make sure my wife's, you know, squared away. If I leave this earth today, you know, my wife knows where the private keys are, how to access it, where to get the wallets. Like I trained her, like, baby, if I leave, you know, here's how you get this money out. Here's how you get this money out. You know, do what you need to for the family. And then obviously she's got some protections through my job and stuff like that. So we are all good. But yeah, Webull is a good one. Uplexa is going crazy as well for CPU mining. They have bridged between ETC and Binance Smart Chains. Uplexa. Let's take a look at that. All right, I mean, it's up a pretty decent percentage. Now, the 24-hour volume is a little bit worrisome for me, to be honest. When I see a 24-hour volume that's very low, that worries me a little bit. And the fact that it only has so many exchanges also worries me. I mean, if you look at that, that's not a lot. It looks like a lot of the trading is done on this exchange, Gravix. Stex used to be, it actually is still a decent one, but it's kind of meh. It's not as popular to top exchanges, but still, I mean, for a coin that came out in 2019 to still be around and doing pretty decent, that's pretty cool. So, Uplex for CPU mining, you say? There's so many cryptocurrencies, it's so hard to keep up with it all. Let's look at the socials. All right, they got a good following. They're active on social media. Let's see. I want to see something here. Overview. Where's their website? Website. Let's go down to the bottom. They don't have a GitHub. Okay, so I can't see the development side of things. Interesting. How it works. Uplexa is a privacy-based digital asset or digital currency built for users like you with useful features, intuitive interfaces, and powerful plugins built for the community of cyberpunks. Will help you maintain your online privacy while also securing your online transactions. So you can mine it on an Internet of Things device, smartphones, stuff like that, game consoles, Raspberry Pi, TVs, having developed the world's first all of their unused resources into digital cash privately. You know, my sister fell for that a thing called Pi Network, which is really to me like a pyramid scheme. But I've seen a project like this before. Android miner, wallets, miners. Let's look at miners. So there's a CPU miner, Android miner, Nvidia miner, AMD miner, pools, that's another thing to look at. All right, so they're on Minor Rocks, Hero Miner, Zerg pool. Okay, okay. So at least they got some pools behind them. Oh no, this looks like it's not a young project because it's been around since 2019. It's just a product that hasn't really taken off like everything else. Really, for a product to take off nowadays, you need that wow factor. What makes you stand out above everybody else? Savage Mind, what's up, brother? So, what would you recommend to buy Bitcoin? Coinbase fees are too high. Cash App. If you have Cash App in your local country, Cash App fees are really cheap. They have gone up compared to when they started, but they're cheaper than Coinbase. And then you can send, I think once you're verified and all that kind of crap, if you're trying to buy Bitcoin without validating or verifying yourself, then you're going to have a little bit of a problem because a lot of the exchanges do KYC, know your customer. But once you're verified and validated with Cash App, just do it. Just try it. If you have Cash App, open up Cash App, get verified, whatever, activate Bitcoin, whatever, and then go, you know, say put like 50 bucks into it. And before you complete the transaction, it would tell you the amount and then compare that against Coinbase. But where else could he do it? Robinhood's fees are high, in my opinion. I mean, Cash App is honestly the one that I found the cheapest way to buy Bitcoin outright while paying the least amount of fees. There may be other resources out there, but between Robinhood, Coinbase, and Cash App, I found Cash App to be the cheapest. Coinbase and BitPay swaps. I like Coinbase and BitPay. I did my video on how do the best way I found to spend my crypto, and the fact that you can just connect your Coinbase account into your BitPay wallet, and that's how I bought the helium miners that will eventually come probably sometime this year. Was I exchanged X for Y right then and there. It took like 5 minutes, paid, done. So I do like that integration. So Strike 23 by 1, if that's how it's named, or 23X1. My 3900X earns about $4 per day on Uplex right now. That's not bad because I have a 5900X. So I'll have to play around with that. Right now my CPU is working on plots for Chia. So I'm going to let this plot finish, get done with this stream, deal with this client, and then I may just look into that. I can't look into every single one, but yeah. Crypto Technology says he uses PayPal, but see, PayPal does not support it in my country. I can't. I'm not sure about you. What, aren't you in the U.S.? Because I can't use PayPal to buy Bitcoin. And if you're in the U.S., I'm pretty sure you can't. Plus, what did my boy Techman just say? Not your keys, not your coins. I don't like keeping my assets on wallets in which I don't own the keys to. But Techman, you buy wherever the cheapest fee is, and then you send it to your wallet in which you do own the private keys to. Of course, the IRS is going to want you to present your list of transactions, yada yada yada. You know, be good. You know, report to the government. But that might be the best way. You know, buy with Cash App, send to private wallet, HODL, whatever you do, or send to a wallet that you earn interest on, right? Because Coinbase gives you payments for Tezos, but it doesn't give you payments for everything else. That's why I said the other day, make sure you guys are looking, like, even though CoinMarketCap may not have every single one, but you can see here BlockFi will give you 8.6% on your Bitcoin. Now, these percentages are kind of shady, in my opinion, because some of them have like metrics in which you have to meet. For example, Crypto.com will give you XYZ percent, but you gotta like do it for a certain amount of time, and it's gonna be a minimum amount of Bitcoin. And I don't like minimum amounts. I don't like having to have a certain amount in this wallet in order to earn interest on it. Like, here's my money. You know, I only want to put $100 in of Bitcoin, give me my interest. Celsius Network's pretty good. I got my friend into that because he had a bunch of Litecoin. BlockFi I heard was pretty good. Coinbase does do, you know, you do get to earn off of Tezos, which I completely passed, didn't I? No, where's Tezos? If I pass it again, I'm going to laugh at myself. Tezos, where are you? It's not even in here. Okay, whatever. But yeah, look to see if you're just gonna hodl, you might as well earn interest on it. And Bitcoin's taking a dip right now. What's going on? We're going down, base. We're going down. We're going down. Oh no. Yeah. So beginning of the stream, we were closer to the 55.5K, and now we're getting hit. We're getting hit, guys. Taking shots. If we break that 54K, guys, I can't promise you anything. But more buying opportunity, so we'll see how things go. Brandon Rich says he dollar cost averaged into BTC on BlockFi and earns interest. It is way better than 0.5 savings account. I know. It's so sad to see how banks are performing. Is my stream going like crap? Because it says I got good connection. So I see my stream in the background circling, but on OBS, I'm at the bit rate that I should be at. So I'm wondering what's going on. Anyways, let's wrap up things, guys. 5 minutes. So 8:45, I'm going to get off because my work duties are calling upon me. So let me wrap up things with you guys. And this is just a quick AMA stream. If you guys haven't checked out my Chia video, it is long, but there's some points in there that I raised. I may have repeated myself a couple of times like I normally do, which I don't know. It's just a bad habit of mine. I know a lot of people don't like that, but if I repeat something enough to really drive that point home and make you aware of an issue, concern, or otherwise, then I consider it a success. But I know it's annoying to some people. But if you haven't checked out the Chia network or how to mine Chia, you know, hard drive mining, please look at it because the cost to entry is up there. And there is going to be a follow-up video. I wouldn't be, if you only have like a 2 terabyte hard drive though, I wouldn't really recommend it because there's no exchanges supported yet. There's no pools yet. It's a fresh project. Me and Son of a Tech are just looking into it. Son of a Tech's probably going to provide you guys better detail than I can. I'm just coming at it from the at-home miner perspective, like non-server, like using a machine you got. And so if there's a follow-up for that, and my camera just went off. Haha, backup camera. Yeah, backup camera. Good old webcam. So yeah, my Sony just went off for some reason. Probably is not charging fast enough. I'm using too much power. It usually stays up to par, but anyways, you guys have yourself a wonderful day. Make sure you guys, what? You got a question for me? Are you mining on 3090s? I am not mining on 3090s, no. My buddies are, but I am not. Some of the data that I got for the 3090s is coming from like my buddy Crypto and Hot Rods or Nemesis. You can go ahead and check him out for some data. I did put my data online on Reddit for mining with 3090s. I just got a mixed rig, which is actually in a thumbnail of this video of, you know, 1660 Super, 1660 Ti, 2080, 1080 Ti, 3080, 3060 Ti, 3060, and then a mixed rig, well, almost a mixed rig of AMD cards. I got 590 and then a bunch of 5700s. I do notice something, though. The Gigabyte cards have issues, so be careful about that. Yeah, Sony might have done something. Watch, hang on. So the power that it's getting off of is the monitor, the Asus monitor, but that may not be good enough. Yeah, it may not be good enough, and that's why it died. But it's all good. It's all good. I ain't worried about it. I ain't mad at it. So anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of your hair. Thank you so much for hanging out and chatting with me. If Savage Mind is going online later, check them out. DCA Adventure, you know, the usual guys. I appreciate everybody in the community, everybody who signed up to become a member. You can join down below if you haven't already. You get access to the Discord. And if you hang out at Caffeine and Crypto every once in a while, I do drop the Discord link in there. It's not a big channel like everybody else, like Brandon Coins, but it is something like I have to be protective of the Discord because I don't want scammers, bots, or anything in there. So that's why the first defense is the paywall. The second defense is just people like you who help converse, moderate, and point out, you know, suspicious behavior. So let me get to work. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out if you're watching this after the fact and not live. If you're watching it live, you better already hit it. And don't forget to check out dogelord.com, where we have new SerpentX Special Forces merch. And you guys have yourself a wonderful day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.